Weiss was also sent to the Valor Agency to pay for their crimes as they were also given new uniforms. Image not mine. Weiss, this is demeaning. Jaune, do you want jail time? Weiss smartly shuts up. Ruby, well, we really did deserve this. Jaune, don't take it too hard and just accept responsibility. The people who suffered loss decided to go as long as you pay for 75 of their funeral proceedings. The two looked down, remembering the loss of life they caused for trying to be heroes when they were clearly not. Weiss, hey, where's Blake and Young? Jaune, I can't answer that. They are being punished by individuals they wronged. And I don't want to disclose what's happening to them. Weiss understood as she saw the usual tough former student turned warrior visibly be shaken and didn't want to know. Ruby was clueless but decided not to ask. 3 days later, Yang and Blake were released as they were covered with hickeys, whip marks, spank marks, gag marks, and were panting heavily. They decided to wear more concealing clothes until the marks were gone. Jaune excused Team RWBY for the week to recover and prepare for the vital festival. Days later, after announcing to Vale its new management, the name Boba Fett spread far and wide as it caught the attention of a certain someone. Someone asked for an audience with Vale's daimyo. Cinder, greetings mighty daimyo, I come to make a proposal. Jaune, speak. Cinder, I plan on making a change. Jaune, and what change is that? He nods his head as his enforcers and moves to position. Cinder, I will bend the kingdoms to my will. And I propose that you join me so we can take this world together. Jaune, and what do you need from me? Cinder, I need a bit of muscle to obtain some dust. And have it delivered to one of my safe houses. Jaune, are you the reason for all the recent thefts in Vale? She laughs. Cinder, I am, and it clearly proves that I'm a cunning planner to have this all transpire under the council's noses. Jaune, and all the people that got caught up in all that? Cinder, what about them? And what is this? The cold-blooded murderer who cleaned house and took all the power from himself has a profound sense of compassion? Haha, I guess I was wrong about you. You're soft. You don't know what it's like to starve. Jaune, oh, I know what that feels like. Cinder, so you agree? People like the council, the headmasters, the wealthy, they can and will take everything and anything that they want. But I'm here to take back all that. Jaune, and you think you deserve it? Cinder, I do. Will you join me? Jaune, I do not. I am not like you. Cinder, so you're like them, hoarding power for yourself. Jaune, hi Pot, I'm Kettle. Guess what, we're both black. And you're wrong, all that I claim from those who lie, cheat, and steal. I give it back to those who needs it. Cinder, fool. As she puts out her hand and ignited a fireball, but she stopped moving and began looking around, which puzzled Mercury. But he didn't have time to think as he was subdued by Santo and the Malachite twins. Cinder was confused as she was seeing hallucinations. But that is short-lived as a blaster bolt went through in between her eyes as Jaune stood there as the false maiden's body collapsed on his floor. Just to be sure, he drew a vibro blade and severed her head off. He picked it up and threw it to Mercury. Jaune, tell your masters or whoever he or she is. Vale is my city, and if they want it, they'll have to go through me. Mercury was genuinely afraid as he held Cinder's head as he ran out of the front door. Jaune, thanks Emerald. I think whatever she was doing would be too much for even me. Emerald, you praise me too much. All I did was just distracted her. Jaune, no, you protected me, and that's all I could ever ask for. As he hugged her as she was shocked, he really does we everyone of Valor as family, and she smiled and hugs him back. Jaune, whoever that was and whoever her masters are, we need to talk about this with Ashvin. I believe that a war is coming, and it will be too being for just us to take care of. Meanwhile, a girl deep beneath Beacon woke up. Later, Mercury dumped Cinder's head in the trash and took photographs to deliver the message to Salem. That would trigger her to no end.